Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for December 8th, 2018. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, a total of 17 players, and I took the top score yesterday thanks to very generous sentries. I had a 985. Decavoid had a 955, taking a little damage and getting a little bit less generosity from his sentries. Dano a 945, along with LB. Longfellow a 935, Corintoth 925, Quietus 11 and Kobold Commando 915, Mustika a 905, and Snowfrost an 875, along with Dargard in 11th with an 865, and a nice, relatively compact range of times that mostly varied depending on how you approach the ship, as opposed to a couple other potential variations there, I guess. Today, wrong buttons. There we go. Today we have Ship Surveyor and Lure, along with a decently sized ship. I would actually say reasonably large, 15 rooms. Because remember, one doesn't count. We have Lure, below average drone health, 3 infestations on a medical B. So this is a medical ship, huh? Alright, well, let's see what I can get out of here. Holy crap. Well, you're just not helping at all, huh? Stun and gather, okay. The stun could potentially be useful. And got a decent set of rooms here. I would love a terminal to work with, but don't have one yet. Okay. Well, this would be a great room to deal with slime, but I don't really want to do that right now. Medium hull integrity, okay. An extra interface and stun, okay. I definitely want to check 15 before I get too much further. I need to do a room check here. Oh, there's slime. I'm gonna have to vent this room. I don't want to, but all right. That's a firm install there. Do I have enough for this? Oh, thank God. Alright, so I know 2 of my 3 infestations. And I'm actually most of the way through the ship. I really would like to get R15 cleared. Oh, son of a bitch. So I got a rogue spawn in here at the worst possible place. So it should now be growing toward 3. I did have a generator that I found, I think, but with the leaper in there. Yep. That's not good. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is get the leaper in there. That'll be a good use of... I don't like it right here, by the way, just for the record. But it seems to be growing relatively slowly. Now, as long as I'm in here, it won't matter anything else. So, you know what? I am going to do this as well. Well, shit. Not especially surprising, I guess, really, but not ideal either. I basically knew that was going to happen, though. Now, I have to keep 3 in that room. I'm gonna let it grow 1 more node. It does continue growing from... Yes, okay. You know what? I'm even gonna let this... No, I'm not. I'm not sure this is the best idea, really. I'm not as accustomed to this as Marvin is, for instance. Terminal, okay. Survey doesn't help me. How much more of the ship can I access? Well, actually... Alright, how much more of the ship do I need to access? Not the position I want to be in. Alright, I only need to check 2 more rooms. Grow. Okay, another generator. That's actually good in a way. Let's open up D16 in case I have to figure out how to do something. I have never been as... Oh, shit. I've never been this unhappy in my life. And the last infestation is a sentry. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get shot. I'm getting shot. Well... Oh no, shit. All right. I mean, the good news is I'm not dealing with Swarm. How much damage did I... Holy crap, that was a lot of damage. Okay. I didn't realize they did that much damage. All right. Alright, this can get me off the ship, worst case scenario, if something absolutely terrible happens. But I think everything will be okay. Yeah, I think this will work. Alright, planning phase. So I've got the stun down. Definitely not going to kill the sentry, but open up D31 and D32 at the same time. And ideally, get radiation going in. Well, let's open up D31 first, then D32, I guess. And get radiation going while the sentry is still in there. Stunned. So... Alright, this room is still clear. And I can still do that, actually. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Anyway. D31. Okay. Perfect timing there. Or almost perfect timing, at any rate. It should be dead right around the time that the 16-minute mark hits. A little bit after that, like 5 seconds after, which will be perfect time for me to get to the generator and to maneuver one into position to pick up scrap. Two ticks of damage there, but nothing else bad. And I'm in such a panic state. I mean, it's not a huge panic state, but it's enough. That I'm not even going to worry about the doors. I'm just... nerves. R11. R11. Not my favorite room today. No good terminals. I foolishly took a ton of damage. Fortunately, I didn't get destroyed, which almost happened at that rate. Starting score of 490. Picked up 12 scrap. 2 of that was from the sentry. No fuel. And 1 drone and a total of 3 upgrades, but they weren't that useful. All told, really, I could have done just about as well in R14 without the stun. The stun did really help, but it wasn't exactly critical. I mean, I could have even just let the drone go back into R13 and do that a couple more times, and it would have been fine. That said, the stun was in the perfect spot, and it left it right in front of the door for me. So far, a 940 is the top score. Of course, it helps if you don't take a ton of damage to a sentry, which is the first time that's happened in a long time. LB got a little bit less scrap. 10 is the max, though, so there wasn't any that I missed. Snowfrost an 890, Decavoid 866. Taking a little bit more damage from the radiation there. I scored a 773, and then Ram with a 195, and Flute Boy 0 with a 0. Now, Flute Boy, I know, has been playing a while, so he should know a little bit better about the slime. But really, pretty much anyone who isn't on the Discord or part of the YouTube group isn't necessarily going to know. And Rinram's newer, so that's not a complete surprise there. So, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. This is not the worst day. And I'm actually very happy with the way that I explored the ship. I wish I hadn't gotten... Well, I panicked a little bit. I mean, really, that's what happened. I was worried about the drones that were dealing with slime. Drone 2 was surrounded by it. Drone 3 was baiting it. And I said, okay, there's a sentry in here. I'm going to get in and get out. And I thought it would be okay, and it wasn't. So I know better now. If you have, leave a comment with your own experience and strategies for a ship like this. Overall, I mean, Lure is a fine tool today. There's only one of each infestation, at least to start. Of course, the slime does its thing. And the Lure lets you manage the one infestation that's a problem. The other two really aren't a problem per se, air quotes. So, fairly manageable today. And had the perfect room. I mean, that room was the perfect room to get the sentry. No question about it. So if you didn't use that room, what room did you use and why? Is, I think, fairly valid. If you'd like to check out other videos and other strategies for this ship, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano 416, LB, Mustika 21, Dargard, Decavoid, Merkowler, Corintoth, and Agenta 1999, all listed in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.